Hi everybody, welcome to our 2017-2018 Basketball Media Day. We're really excited to have you guys all here, both in-house and watching online today. So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown before we start rolling with Media Day. We're going to have our president here, Dr. Downs, as well as our athletic director, Josh Moon. And then we're going to have our men's basketball program come up and talk first, and then our women's basketball program. And we'll open it up for questions. So without further ado, we'll get it started with Dr. Tim Downs.
Good morning, everyone. When we look at Northern State University and the landscape of everything that's happening, there's a lot of exciting times. Is anybody in the room excited about what we're doing? Yes, thank you. And what we're doing is we're upping the student experience. Students that come here already have a great experience, and we're going to make it even better. It's going to be better because not just the facilities that we're putting in, but it shows that there's a commitment on all of our parts, the faculty, staff, and in this case, everyone in athletics, but the community is making an investment in Northern State University. And why they're doing that is because they believe in Northern State University, and they believe in how we develop young student athletes and students to be the next leaders and the next generation of leaders in our country, and it's very important. That's what we're supposed to do in higher education. So it's really a point of pride, our athletics programs. They've always been a point of pride, and they will always continue to be a point of pride. So we're investing because we want to see the student athletes have a greater potential to perform and excel on the field and off the field. So exciting things are happening. Football is poised to have another winning season. Congratulations. Volleyball is knocking it out of the park. I was just talking to Coach, ranked 7th in the nation. Pretty impressive. We had 2 cross-country athletes qualify for nationals. That doesn't happen by accident. It happens by hard work and support from everyone at the university, in athletics, in academics, and throughout the campus. So all these things are points of pride. When we talk about today, the event of today is we're doing Media Day for basketball. Basketball has a pretty important tradition at Northern State University. I cannot go to an event without somebody saying, "I'll see you at the basketball games." And I smile even bigger this year because both the women's and the men's teams are going to compete at a level that nobody's going to want to play either team. We're going to rock the house this year because you've been working hard and building your programs, and it's not by accident, it's by design. We look at the attendance. 10 years straight having the highest attendance in Division II. That doesn't happen by accident, and it shows and it again confirms that our communities, our alumni, believe in what we do on the basketball court because they show up and they cheer us on. So in the NSIC, the men are picked overall first and first in the North. The women are picked second overall and second in the North. Well, I think they made a mistake on the second one, but we'll show them on the court. I have every faith that we'll take them to task. Academically, what I'm really always proud of, and I tell parents, is students that come here to be student athletes are going to perform academically. So when we look at the performance of men last fall, they had a 3.5 GPA and the women had a 3.59. Not that there's any competition between the two, but both of them are exceeding in the classroom because we want them to succeed and graduate. That's the point of going to college. So student athletes, we're really proud of at Northern State University. We have continued excellence in the classroom. They graduate and they go to do great things. So with all this, I can only say that we're poised to have a great basketball season from both the men's and women's teams, and we're all excited because it's going to keep us busy in the winter and excited until we get some more leaves on the trees. But let's have a great season for both teams in basketball, and I'll just end by saying, what? Go Wolves! Thank you very much.
All All right, Dr. Downs is available to give locker room talks there, coaches, because he's you can see the passion he has and the excitement that's going on campus. Phenomenal stuff happening here at NSU. Volleyball this weekend, big-time matches for regional rankings and just the finish of the year, so please come out and support volleyball Friday, Saturday this weekend. I do want to take a quick second to thank Ashley Gower. This week is Thank Your SID Week, which means Sports Information Director. So thanks for Ashley for all the hard work she puts in. Does a great job for us. Thanks, Ashley. Well, as Dr. Downs mentioned, we're really excited about the basketball season this year. And I don't think I've experienced this type of excitement in the 6 years I've been here. And I've got a couple texts from some friends in the MIA, and they're just like, your schedules are crazy. Like, what are you guys doing up there? And I think that's the level we have with both programs is we're not afraid to play anybody in the country. We think we can beat anybody in the country. We've put the resources in place with scholarships, obviously, with facilities and what's going on campus here. And we're excited to see that play out this year with again, a great group of seniors that we have here to put a lot of hard work in over the years and arguably the toughest non-conference schedule of anybody in the country. So we think that's going to produce some fruit down the road here. So really excited about both teams. And we're going to have some special events throughout the year. A lot of special things happening for each game with promotions, and just kind of stay tuned with that. Some new entrances for our teams with some smoke and some lighting, things like that are exciting. So really excited about what's going to happen this year with Wolves basketball. So I'm going to bring up first off today to talk about the men's team is Coach Paul Sather. Coach is in his 8th season at NSU. He has earned 126 wins here over his tenure. Coached 6 1,000-point scorers, and we qualified for the NCAA tournament in 2015, and where arguably should have been last year. That was right down to the end there with what we did last year, but we're excited again with what's going to happen this year with men's basketball. So help me introduce Coach Paul Sather.
I usually depend going on after Fred, because then I can kind of listen to that 50 years of experience up here, whatever it is, Coach. It's a lot of years, but I can kind of listen to him go first, and then just take that lead. But I guess we're going first today. But anyhow, hey, it's great to be here. It is an exciting time. It's when the snow starts flying, you get a little excited about being in the indoor sport. No offense, Coach Dosh, but that layer up I had to wear the other night, Thursday night, was a little bit too much, right? It's good to be inside. First and foremost, want to thank my staff, and my staff starts with my wife, Kelsey, who came here today. I like to embarrass her as much as I can, but our staff, Coach Wicks is in the back, Coach Horseman, Brad Christensen, who isn't here but has been a part of this program for 26 years. I was a player as a junior when BC started helping out. We've also got a couple students that help us out as well. It's Blake Whitlock and Michael Cooper. Michael Cooper's been with us for 3 years. And those guys do a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, but it's a lot of different people that go into this that help our team and our players and our program across this campus, and it means a lot. Another guy and his staff that means a lot to all of us in this department is Coach Fritz. I want to acknowledge Coach Fritz and his staff for what he does, because I think a part of the reason we get our guys to stick around all summer is that there's at least some interaction there and there's some accountability there, although we can't work guys out in the summer. I think the impact he's had with our athletes here is above and beyond just the strength training aspect of it. And like we always talk about, we got everything we need here, and it's fun to be able to have that and be able to say that, because it gives us opportunities to be successful. All right, with that being said, I do have some guys here that are going to speak in a little bit. We practice at 12:15 today, so not long after this, they're going to be going to practice. So when they're done speaking, they're probably going to get taken off here. But we got a pretty veteran team, and I think when the expectations come out and you see that preseason vote, I think that's part of the deal when you got an experienced team. We've got 4 seniors. We've got 3 juniors. We've got 8 guys on our roster that have started a significant amount of games. And I think when you have that experience, I think that experience comes with some expectations. And not just the experience, but I think we've had several guys show that they can be successful at this level. I think the great thing about our conference is that if you start believing those things and just kind of the hype of it, I think you can get passed up pretty quick. Last year we were preseason 7th, and I was a strong advocate that we're a much better team than that, and I think our guys came out and showed that. I think we still fell short about what we were capable of doing last year. And this year there's expectations. But at the end of the day, it's about the process. It's about us coming out and trying to be a better team every day. And not believing the hype, but more importantly, start believing in our team and what we're capable of doing. And then just understand that it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard. There isn't a process or steps that you can skip, and no one's going to give us anything.